Hey, how you doing there, my dear friends? My name is Dan. So good to see you. Great to see. I'm in beautiful Oak Lawn, Illinois. Did you know that? You probably, maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Yeah, that's where I am. Hey, I got something to share with you. Jesus, who you love and I love, I hope, yeah. Jesus had this very interesting way of, we could say he challenged conventional wisdom. He had this way of sort of turning things upside down. He said things, and by the way, he lived what he taught as well. He lived it. So he said things and he lived things that capture people's attention and make us think and ponder deeply and help us understand the truths of God at like a whole new level. One of the areas, by no means, this is not the only area, but one of the areas in which Jesus surprised people and provoked a new understanding has to do with leadership. Leadership. As I suspect many leaders, and I'm going to say even Christian leaders, yeah, I think a lot of leaders don't really like what Jesus what he had to say about leadership. I'm serious. I think, here's what he said. There's one of the things he said, at least. This is recorded in the book of Mark chapter 10. And I'm going to read part of verse 42 through verse 45. These are the words of Jesus. This is what Jesus said. He said, "You know that the rulers of this world lord it over their people, and officials flaunt their authority over those under them. But among you it will be different." Now he's talking to his followers. "Among you it'll be different," he said. "Whoever wants to be a leader among you must be your servant." His word, not my words, his words. Must be your servant. He goes on, "And whoever wants to be first among you must be the slave of everyone else. For even," here, verse 45, "for even the Son of Man," he's referring to himself. God comes to earth. Even the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve others and to give his life as a ransom for many. Now you might say, Dan, look, that's a nice little passage you read there. I'm not interested though. I'm a leader, Dan, but I'm not interested in this serving stuff. That's not my style. I'm a different style of leader. My thing is I'm a leader and I'm interested in getting people to do things. I got an agenda and I want them to do things. If that's what you would say to me, I would say to that, according to Jesus, you don't understand leadership. According to Jesus. In fact, I think, this is my interpretation of what he says, but I think based on Jesus' correct teaching, he's correct, based on his correct teaching of leadership, I think it's probably true that real leadership is actually not all that common. I think that might be true. Because, see, authentic leadership is not about being a big shot. It's about serving.